Hello and welcome to another investment update. It's only going to be a little one, it's only a few minutes, not going to be very long. So the first thing to say is, do you remember I said if you pay by bank transfer, I'll give you the extra points because instead of paying PayPal? Well then, I had so many people doing it and I completely forgot until I was reminded. So everybody's up to date. I've put the extra points in everybody's account that paid by direct debit for January and February because of the issues with PayPal. If you think I should have given you and I haven't, let me know. But I don't think there will be anybody that says that because I think I've just about covered everybody. So that sorts that one out. Now what I'm going to do in future is I'm just going to do a standard treble point. So if you pay me by bank transfer for the investments, then what we'll do is we'll just do a standard treble points. So we'll just put make sure that you've got 3 times the points instead of single. And we'll just do that as standard for everybody that pays by bank transfer for the investments. Alright, so that's the first thing. So you would want me to tell you as soon as I was sure. Well, I'm about as sure as I can be anyway. So I feel that the 2017 £2 coins won't be coming out. So not just Jane Austen and Aviation, although there was a limited mintage on them, 400 of the Aviation, 1860 on the Jane Austen. But the word is from the contact at the Mint is that there's no plans to release them into circulation for the 17 and the 18 coins. This applies to RAF, Armistice, Frankenstein, maybe even James Cook 2018. So I've taken them, the cheap and cheerfuls, the bags, the good condition, the ones that I would normally do a bit cheaper, etc. I've taken them all off. We'll have to sort out for those, but the important thing is they need to come off because I'm not sure I'm going to be getting them, and if I'm not sure I'm going to be getting them, I certainly don't want to be selling them. So all we've got left up on the site, or should be, is the Bunce versions, which is the ones I'm saying to people to get or to upgrade to. That being said, if they're not going to be released into circulation, then that would mean that they become the rarest coins, but at the same time they're not circulated rarest coins. So Aviation and Jane Austen just creep into that statement of, or phrase of, the rarest circulated coins because a small amount of them were put into circulation. But as far as the others go, if they don't go into circulation at all, then they'll be the rarest coins, but they will be like essentially proof years only and that kind of thing. And that's not really happened before with the £2 coins, as far as I know. It hasn't happened with any of the commemorative picture coins, as far as I know. They've not made any of them. You know, the 2009, 10, 11 and 16 50p's, they made proof year only, but they were only a shield. They weren't anything of any note. So that means that all of those coins, so now there's about 10. Of course, it's how much money has somebody got to invest? Because, you know, how many do you buy? How much space have you got? How big's the back of your wardrobe? Type thing. Because there's now 10 coins that is likely to not be in circulation, and every single one of them are going to be sought after. Because people have got, in my opinion, picture collections, and they're going to want, when you collect something, you want one of everything. Now, I was having a conversation with dear Alex earlier on, who said to me, but will they really? Because, you know, what about the people that only want to collect circulated coins? Yeah, there is those. But at the same time, there's going to be people that want all the pictures. Just like there's going to be people that only want to collect circulated. Just like there's people that only want to collect silver proofs, for example. So, but they will be sought after, and once it all dies down, the value of those will start going up. I mean, we're probably talking 3 to 5 years before they hit the roof, but I would imagine that they will go up quite considerably over time. Certainly, I would imagine people will double their money over the next year, at the very least, if not more, which is not a bad thing to do. So that's sort of hot off the press, and we've literally just started changing listings ourselves to suit this. So you have the information, use it wisely. Here's a little important one, actually. It's quite an important one, and I meant to tell you, Alex, when I was talking to you on the phone, but I'll mention it here instead. Um, Look at that! Look, you took me right off now. I knew what I was going to say then, and you took me right away, little bugger. I'll have to have a think now. What I was going to say. The dog put me off. That's it. Getting the information first. So, because I've had conversations about, a way of letting the investors know first, and so on and so forth, about certain things. Actually, what will solve the problem is if each and every one of you investors subscribe to our YouTube video. Because if you subscribe to our YouTube video channel, it means that as soon as I upload a video, you get it immediately. You get a notification off of YouTube. This person that you subscribe to has just uploaded a new video. Now, the process for me is that I will do the video like I'm doing now, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll go, once it's uploaded, which can take 10 minutes or it can take literally 2 days. It's a nightmare sometimes. And then once I've uploaded it, I then go in, copy the link, add it to the newsletter, etc., and doing all this work and adding it to Facebook and so on. And of course, while I'm doing all this, without actually sending the newsletter, people are already watching the video. So in order to be first watching the videos, subscribe to the channel, and then when the investment video comes up, then you can watch it straight away, or the main update video comes up, you can watch it straight away. That's good for you. It's good for us because we get more subscribers, but it's good for you because you get the information that you're literally sometimes waiting for, week on week basis. As soon as I know it, you know it, and you can't get it any faster than that, really. I think that would even be faster than me trying to sort out a way of emailing all the investors separately. Just subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get a notification as soon as we list a video. That's what we do, eh, Caspers? Yes. I've been also asked a few times this week, have we got any more investments left? Yes, we have, although we did sort of nearly sell out at one point, and which is phenomenal, really, which I'm extremely grateful for. And yes, thank you, Casper. And that's working very well. So I had a rethink and a new plan, and we added some more. So that's gone down very well as well. But they are going. That really sounds like a sales ploy, doesn't it? And I don't like to use that. I never use that with coins. Buy them because they're selling fast. But the investments are, and I can't deny that. They are by far the biggest that we've ever done, the biggest selling we've ever done of anything, and the most successful. Both ways, both for us and also for the investors. I think I've got 7 10s left. I've got about 8 or 9 5s left. Something about 14 250s left. I can't remember the others. So if you're thinking of having some more, or you're thinking of coming in for the first time, now's a good time. And also, whilst there's still a few left, which is great for me to be able to say that. And like I say, I know it sounds, don't want it to sound like a sales ploy, because it isn't a sales ploy, but it's nice to be able to say that when it's real, as opposed to saying that, quick, buy it, they're selling fast, and it's not really real, it's all like sales rubbish. But it's nice to be able to say they are actually selling fast, and they're very successful, and have that be actually true. I mean, for me, that's a phenomenal feeling. What do you think, Casper? It's great, isn't it? Yeah. And we appreciate everyone, don't we? Because every single one helps the business grow and helps us return for the customer. Yeah. He would just soak it up all day. He would sit here for an hour like this. And every now and again he'd probably kick me to let me know that I'm not rubbing his belly, because he's got to have his belly rubbed. And he gets on the couch and he gets away with murder. The last one we had wasn't allowed on the couch, bless him. This one, He's just got away with Blue Murder from the day he arrived. This is the one I talk about where I say he was in a cage for 6 months in Spain and nobody wanted him till somebody showed us a photograph. When I saw that photograph, I showed Fran. He looked a little bit, he's got a bit of a look to him. If you see him from a certain angle, he looks a little bit like, ooh, a bit weird. But, like, got a bit of an evil look to him. But he is an absolute darling. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yes. Anyway, so that's it. I'm just rambling for the sake of it, and I'm just, you know, rambling with my Casper. But yeah, so investments are great. Everything's working very well. I've tipped you the wink over the ones that are going to be super rare. So obviously, you know, get hold of what you can. And if you're the customers of mine that can't be arsed with all that buying and selling and buying stuff and sticking it in the wardrobe, etc., then give me the money. I'll do all the hard work, and you just sit back and earn the interest. And that suits us both. Yeah. Right then. So see you next week. Bye for now.